place to post. All right. Good evening. This is Jupiter Exile. And tonight, for just the limited time we've got, we're going to be starting in on Elden Ring. Make sure the stream is online. Looking good. Okay. Now, we do need to adjust the brightness. And, of course, we need to make ourselves probably some kind of a hideous monster. Go with this. We might up the camera speed later. There's only one character for us. Where is he? The wretch. It begins. Yada yada. Mature. We get a keepsake. It's classic stuff. Increases maximum HP. Gain many runes. That, I'm guessing, is our level up mechanic. I have stayed very far away from information about the game. You might be a little lost. I wonder if you might have heard about it, Sully. It's like, it's the new hotness. This is the latest Dark Souls game, basically. Reinforce sacred flasks. Okay. Hold spirits. Yeah, I don't know what most of this means. Breaks the seal on imp statues once. Okay. Beguiling power. Boiled prawn. That's weird. And an alluring skull, basically. Okay. I think I'm probably going to start with a stone sword key or a golden seed. Let's go for a stone sword key. The medallion might be like the obvious pick. Yeah, Elden Ring dropped in the last hour on the East Coast here. It's actually being dropped in stages whenever you hit the like 24-hour mark. Let's see. Okay, we have baseline faces. Aristocrat. Loner, Lander, Draconian, Nightfolk, Newman. Long lived but seldom born. Alright, we'll do a couple details. Do I get a voice preview somehow? Not important. That's fine. This is how we do it. We're gonna go for the weirdest looking similar face, and we're gonna do that like 6 times. The face becomes gradually more distorted. I want to have the weirdest, most angular-looking nose that has ever been seen. Got a little sad there. All right, yeah. We're gonna go with that as our facial look. And can I make him like vaguely purple? Everything looks too realistic to get like properly weird. No, let's go with this. We're gonna go with this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see, body alteration. I don't really care to make him hairy. It's a bit much for me. We're not gonna worry about the rest. I just want to go. I only have so much time to play. All right. Yeah, this is a favorite appearance. Let's go. Okay. So I have managed to stay away of most of the releases about Elden Ring. I have looked at some of the like main promotional material when the game was first being announced, and I think their most recent announcement was it like Gamescom or something. I don't know. I've mostly kept away from it.
Fallen leaves tell a story.
It's the missing link. So Elden Ring is a Dark Souls game that is written in cooperation with George R.R. Martin.
In our home, across the fog,
Lighting looks good.
the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
That head has seen better days.
A war from which no lord arose.
I loosely understand. I think both of those figures that are being displayed there are definitely bosses later in the game. I think that was in one of the preview materials. That's very typical for these game openings. We're gonna chase down and fight these people.
Rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
Call of long lost grace.
Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Are these our great big targets who hold pieces of the Elden Ring? Let's see what we've got in store. I hope it's not bleeding through. I've got my washing machine running in the background. I will be quite busy tomorrow. Need to get some things washed.
Cross the fog to the lands between.
Cool. The lands between.
Stand before the Elden Ring.
It's Dark Souls 2 vibes.
And
Where we started in the lands betwixt.
Elden Lord.
I think that largely most games, Firelink Shrine is also considered to be kind of a space between worlds, or a sort of confluxed place. We have attained the ring gesture. Oh yes, we can jump in this game, which is profoundly different from any other Dark Souls. Standard R1 swing, we have a jumping attack. So despite the fact that we can jump, it's not like Sekiro movement. We're a bit clunkier than that. we can jump, we can roll, we can read messages. Behold the Elden Ring. We're here. We're in the game. We can move, do stuff. Just getting started. Oh yeah. A tarnished, wizened finger. Okay. Claim your place as Elden Lord. So, I wonder... okay, we've got a pouch. We've got gestures here. And I can switch out one of the gestures for, say, this one, the ring. I'm wondering... Firstly, well, oh, move. Okay, we can move. I'm wondering if this wizened finger is how we communicate. Yes, this is how we write messages. So I'm guessing that if I put it in the pouch, then... Okay, I can't switch to it on that basis. How do I access the pouch? Okay, that's the map. I have a map now. No other Dark Souls game has had a map this entire time. Okay, I can punch. Oh, pressing Y doesn't put both hands on my weapon. Okay. And I've got Barbaric Roar, which seems like it's the same thing as War Shout. I've got a strong attack, which is like 3 attacks. And it can charge. Okay, that might be a little clumsy. Okay, but how do I get into other inventory stuff? Oh, and I can crouch. And that centers the camera. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure out more controls. Oh, hey. That's just the map controls. That's not very helpful. Inventory menu. The large image and explanation. Toggle character data. Ground. Okay, so the memory of grace is the dark sign, effectively. Reusable. Gunsword keys. Oh, I started with 2 of those. That's cool. I've got my club. I don't care about the stats. There's an item crafting thingamajig. Messages. You can change message formats. You can rate other messages. Yada yada. I haven't been interacting with messages, but I will be now. It's good. So how do I write messages? I want to write messages. Oh, I just press start and I like can use it from here. I see, and then I get the right message up. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it yet. We'll write messages if we find some secret walls or things like that to be a bro. Oh, a bloodstain. I guess it's possible to die in this room. Or this balcony. Chapel of Anticipation. Right, right. Okay, so A is not our interact anymore. Y is our interaction, because A is our jump. It's very different. No, there's no treasure chest ahead. People are jumping off here to die. I was born yesterday. Okay, we can hold B to run. Wait, wait, wait. Is that not consuming our stamina? I actually need to check on some options because I'm going to be a bit of a nerd. Not controller settings. It's not always displaying my health bars, and I don't like that. Okay, I don't know how to change that if it's possible. Let's HUD. Always on. There we go. Yep. Yeah, yeah. No, we need everything to be showing. Okay, I'm not going to read every single message. There's way too many. A lot of these are probably tutorializing, telling me how to do stuff. And then there's goobers here. Yep. Okay, we don't have to worry about those too much for now. We do want to check on little, like, secret alcoves. Sometimes there are extra items in opening areas. Get thee some pants. Never! This is the true shape of the tarnished. Now, we'll see how it goes. I am not usually the sort to run through these games in my skivvies. You get a lot of defense for wearing pants. Ah, yes. I appreciate that. We will follow in this man's stead. Yes. Appreciate it. People worked on this so that I could stand here in a loincloth and make a gesture. We got anything behind here? We got goofballs writing messages, jumping off stuff. There's going to be a ton of messages because the game's new. Yeah, somebody managed to land on that. Good job. Good job, but jumping isn't crazy anymore. Like, people can do it now. Is something going to try to fight us here? Probably. I'm guessing yes. I don't think... Nobody's beaten the game by now. Okay. Upsy and downsy. That hit really hard, and I have no healing item. Oh, okay. Scripted? What do we got going on here? Now, what's going to be crazy is the person who, like, sits down and beats that guy. I have a loading icon in the top right. You can't see it behind the camera. We're not ready to stand before the Elden Ring. We're not that fancy. We are a wretch. We start from the bottom. It's going to be fun to beat that guy later. And between now and then, I'm not going to have more HP. Not really. Ah, my trusty horse goat.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all.
Sorry, our tax is most definitely not okay.
The Elden Ring.
So evidently there is a poison swamp in the game. When asked about it, the creator, Miyazaki, reported that he simply could not resist putting a poison swamp in the game. Almost every Dark Souls has a poison swamp. Yeah, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 and 3 have them. I think Dark Souls 2... I don't remember if Dark Souls 2 actually has a poison swamp. It has some small areas that have poisonous pools and things, and it's got the entire poison tower, but it's not a swamp. Key difference. Ah, now I have a flask of Crimson Tears and a flask of Cerulean Tears. I know what those mean because I've played a Dark Souls game before. And... Brave Tarnished. Take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. That tells me that down there is a tutorial. And up there is an item. HUD display. Be wary of taking on all at once. Okay, so there's something up there. There's something up there. Well, I'll take the plunge. If just for a moment. See what the fuss is about. Ah, a fellow wretch. First I've seen. This looks important. Sight of grace. It's a bonfire. Oh yeah, your brightness was probably pretty nuked if you couldn't make anything out. Some of these areas are quite dark. Yes, locking on. Unnecessary. Blocking, also unnecessary. Dodging. Maybe in a moment. I'm already doing that, actually. It's fine. You guys have any stuff? I don't see any stuff. Sorry about your spines. Right, we can jump in this game. Nice tutorialized moment. Okay, we're gonna fish around. Take a look. I'm hearing arrow shots. Oh, materials. Fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials for crafting. Okay. So we get stuff. It's unclear how many items are actually going to turn out useful for us in the long run. Hey there. Oh, wielding... Ah, here's how we wield things two-handed. Okay. I see. So it's Y plus left bumper, right bumper. Got it. Okay, so it's still based on Y. Ah, Y is what we hold down to access items. Okay. What do you want, buddy? Like, just... Oh, that was a hard swing. I see, so the one-handed R2 is the triple swing. Where's our kick attack? Wait, I remember seeing kick as an option when I was, oh, was that when I was unarmed? So I can put on two hands by holding Y. If I put that away... Oh, I see. Okay, so that's how our kick works. All right, so we got a couple different buttons. Changing target, don't need to do that when my targets are dead. And through here, we've got just cheeky people leaving messages. Not important. Come back when there's an item. Oh, you've got a bow. Foolish. The club is mightier than the bow. Okay, that's just below this area. Don't need to worry about that yet. Yeah, running doesn't cost me stamina at all. Don't need to worry about skills yet. Already figured that out. Okay. Ah, and we can crouch sneak if we care. We can also do this. How valuable is sneaking going to be when a lot of the time I will be able to run up on a guy and just do this? We will appreciate sneaking a lot later, I'm sure. That's really red stained. Interesting. Stance breaking. Okay, yeah. Okay, that jump attack was pretty hype. Okay, so that there was saying we've got strong attacks, we've got a jumping strong attack, which is exciting. Nice. Oh, you know what it is? I think our stamina just doesn't deplete while we're in combat. Oh, interesting. These are sub-checkpoints. These are not a site of grace, but you can revive here. Okay. Got a serious fight through here? Hopefully. Let's top off. Soldier of Godric. Hey, buddy. Immediately after blocking, right trigger to guard counter. I haven't blocked this entire time. I'm not about to start. Oh, I got a backstab on him. He should not have let me do that. One down. I wonder if that's going to count as a real boss in the all bosses run, because that guy was really, really easy. Honestly, the fact that we can jump is going to add a new dynamic to the way we dodge attacks. And that is going to be interesting. Ah, cool. I got a new gesture for that. Gesture of Strength. But I got something over here, but not what was in the back of the cavern. So I'm going to worry about that later. I'm going to guess it's probably just okay stuff. This all that all seems like kind of skippable tutorial type stuff. Yeah, I mean, that guy didn't really have a lot of HP and didn't attack in, like, a very dangerous fashion. Got a Site of Grace. It's like an item. And... Huh. This fog is peculiar. What is this? Oh, I see. These are the imp statues that we can use a key on. it probably opens this fog and gives me another direction to explore. And I started with keys. Okay, I can use the furled finger and to bring in an ally, and the finger severer to make an ally leave. So that's my white soapstone key. Man, it gave that to me super early, like right away. Okay, this is theoretically where we could go, but we're not gonna do that. We got this stuff for a reason. Ah, I see. I touched the grace, but it didn't actually restore my flask of crimson tears. Do I need to rest for it to happen? Pastime? Flasks? Ah, I can allocate from here. Very nice. I don't need FP. I need HP. Adding charge. Golden seed increases number of flask uses. Okay. Amount replenished is based on sacred tears. So I need sacred tears and golden seeds. I think both of those were part of the opening offering, so that's pretty cool. We're not memorizing any spells at all. We are not a spellcasting person, so we're not gonna... Right, the fact that Y is the interact button is gonna mess with me for a while. So this looks like some poisonous gunk. It is indeed poisonous. We're going to be poisoned for a bit. Let's see. Yeah, poison damage is slow enough to work with. Got poison bone darts. Fringe folk here, that's a big guy. Fringe folk hero's grave. I need to be in an alcove when that guy comes running by. On to the next one. Take a sip. Something tried to shoot me from one of these other alcoves. Who are you? Stranger danger. Poison can kill me. That's enough out of you. I'll wait for this to go back up the way, and then I think I can make it to the bottom. I walked out too early. That's an embarrassing way to die. Okay, that was intriguing. It will probably be a lot easier for us to progress going through the traditional route. So let's think. The fact that there were those phantom enemies on either side. Oh, you've got the direction of lost runes on a compass. Oh, that's cool. I can see that there. So, do I care about whatever's down that way? Holding Y to use items is very interesting. That's really something. I'll come back for this. Our first priority is probably going to be to get some kind of low-hanging fruit things taken care of. I need to meet a blacksmith, figure out how to upgrade my weapon, and also a shirt might be nice. Maybe. It's not that necessary. Really excessive number of messages to start with. Limgrave. Ooh, we're in the wide open now. I see there's grace there, and you can make it out from a bit of distance because it's kind of got glowing things going for it. Guidance of grace. Lead them along the proper path. Okay, so you can tell, like, where you're supposed to be going based on where grace is pointing. Set landmarks.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the
Ah, you're
lands
wearing a
belonging to
mask.
the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No. Unfortunately, without guidance, without the strength of runes, you are fated.
Well, we better figure out some of those things. Except for the runes. I don't need
There is
runes.
one shiny. Are you familiar with grace? You may also behold that is the guide. It will lead you tarnished, even if it
Path I meant to follow?
Grace is to Castle Stormvale.
Castle Stormvale.
Over on
He's
the
probably
cliff,
talking about that. Yep.
home of the decrepit demigod.
Godric the Grafted. I believe Godric was the one who was referred to as having been the victim of the Knight of Blades.
This time you you said to castle if you seek.
Well, I'll seek the Elden Ring later, thank you very much. First, we're going to explore just a bit of this lovely terrain. Who are you guys sitting up here on this? I can jump and I need to appreciate it. Eagles! Awesome. Oh boy, we got like an island over there? Can we swim? Can we swim in Dark Souls? It looks pretty cool out there. Alright, alright. Were I an archer, I might do some cruelty under these birds, because I'm certain that feathers would be useful. I should probably determine, like, what some basic crafting stuff looks like. Ah, see, birds, no thank you. Squirrels are definitely fair game. Huh. They're quick, whatever. Who needs you anyway? Sour grapes, I say. Okay, we're not about to take a leap from there. Thin beast bones. Okay. Surely there's a purpose to these things. Yes. Platforming? It's not like we can grab ledges. Oh, yep, that definitely looks like some kind of swamp. And I suppose the fact that my runes are in this direction is kind of helping me discern the layering of things. Ooh, what is this skull? Can I not say don't give up skeleton? No! That's the only thing. Tactics, body parts? Nope, there's no skeleton there. Oh, I see. Template. It's gotta be, something, comma, something. Don't give up. Don't give up. It can't be don't give up, oh, don't give up. Come on. I can add a gesture to it, but how do I... I need to figure this out. This is gonna bother me so much. Is a skeleton a people? Is it an enemy? I can say skeleton, no skeleton. Okay. Can I not do something with 2 words? Ah. Oh, okay. Okay, so there are other things. So I can do blank phrase, don't give up, template, that enemy's skeleton. Yes. This is the only message that is important to leave in Dark Souls. Ah, okay. Okay. That calms me down. There are a lot of, skulls hanging out. Okay, so... grab that. I'm intrigued by the notion of standing over where my runes would be. Those birds look violent. They're gonna do me a violence. A couple things are gonna do me a violence, most likely. Like probably this fellow, who looks very golden. I am not very golden. Oh, a material. Bird leaf flower. I'm not interested in attracting his attention. Not yet. Mushroom. What's in this building over here? Have a few more things. Oh. Golden runes. There's a lot of, like, just standard wildlife out here. Like, not deadly stuff. Church of LA. Okay, yep. It's fast traveling, cool.
You're tarnished. I can see it.
You're a
I can
lizard
also
man.
see that you're not after. Then why not? I am Carly.
What does he have that's important? Okay. It's a one-off telescope. Reveals co-op and hostile summoning signs. Container required for crafting cracked pot items. Enables the practice of item crafting. That's got to be important, so we should get that. And then cookbooks that expand crafting repertoires. Okay. A torch is useful. Got some basic armors. Imparting knowledge in brief. Okay, so he's got a number of things that are probably useful.
You know, you should buy a crafting essential.
Okay, yeah, I get
If you
that.
intend to sell-
We got 6 runes for the squirrel.
I am of selling where the land has been. It's only tarnished. Let's say you know, you should buy a crafting kit essential.
Okay, he doesn't have any more lines on the about himself notion. Poisonous darts sell for 10. This sells for 100, which we don't care about yet. Strengthening armaments. A smithing stone. And so we can empower the club using 2 smithing stones. Noted. But we might want to find a different weapon before we start upgrading willy-nilly, or we find a replenishable means of accessing the smithing stones. One of those things. Try attacking. Attacking what, you goon? Okay. I think we need to kind of start at the practice of marking a lot of things that we want to go do. So... okay, it looks like I can't necessarily make things out for waypoints so much. First step, Church of LA, where I am. Oh, I see. They're pointing in directions there. Right, Cave of Knowledge, the Strange Graveyard. That's where my runes are. Oh, neat. Somebody appraised my message. I'm gonna go this way. And kill this sheep? Goat. The sheep. Thin beast bones. Okay. There's a lot of ways of getting thin beast bones. I don't think I care yet. I'm just gonna run around for a while. I suppose he is wearing red, yeah. What is this? A ruined fragment. Okay. Very well prove useful. Hey there. Sorry, I know you're largely minding your own business. I need some basic runes, maybe some items. We're gonna have to take down something deadlier if we want to get anything serious. Or I'll have to recover my runes. Oh, vanquishing an enemy group will replenish your flasks. Okay. So if I kill an entire pack of guys, I get more health back. That helps with like the interest of the game being more roaming. Well, this is something. Where do we find ourselves? Is this one of the rumored dungeons? Let's explore a dungeon. There can't be a better way of getting runes. Proper death means returning to the Erd Tree. Have patience until the time comes. The roots call to you. I'm not the sort to face a proper death, I don't think. Ah, he threw a knife at me, little imp. Classic Dark Souls. There's a couple items in that room. Yeah, we won't be summoning any spirits. That's lame. We'll fight our own battles. He starts attacking pretty quickly. Gotta make sure I don't get hit by a thrown knife before I can heal. That jump is throwing me off a bit. Stagger's a bit long, too. Might need to lock on for a bit. These are basically thralls. Back! What's that, Code Bear? Yeah, these guys are, not nice. We'll get used to it. First thought. Blood loss in 2 hits is rough. I am not a fan of the attack pattern I have with this club right now. I haven't gotten used to it at all. There we go. 1 down. We're gonna look on back on this and feel silly. Okay. Get out of here. Root resin. I sure hope that's important. Yeah, I got 3 knives right in my body. We have here. Rave Clovewort. What is this? Summoning pools. You find effigies of martyrs. There's summoning pools. Okay, and you can summon people here. Nobody cares. I think these dungeons are fairly similar to... Okay, there's a guy up there. Fairly similar to the Chalice dungeons that I would encounter in Bloodborne. I'm going to restock real quick. We're going to be a little sheepish. So we're not going to go back down that way, so we won't aggro the other 2 guys. Then we're looking over here. That one's probably going to hop down. Maybe 2 of them will. Man, okay, the extra guy with the knife is really messing me up in each of these cases. Also, just the club does not have a good attack string. Like, attack is not good with this. Can we do attack, heavy attack? Is that smoother? I'm guessing the answer to that is no. No, we have basically a full pause after every swing. It's not fluid at all. Getting a little bit of a stilted pattern of attack. Yeah, because these guys slither out in between my attack strings, so I can't just get 2 clean... I can't get 3 clean attacks on them, and it's 3 attacks to kill right now with this weapon. Spirit Spring jumping, okay. It's graze. Let me actually try something, because I could try coming in here with a Barbaric Roar to start. Basically gonna rush and grab my runes every time until I can figure out the flow of this. Ah, I can go into a dodge faster than I assumed. So my swing follow-up is bad, but my pivot to dodge is actually fine. Okay, and he is backstabbable if he overcommits on a swing. Better. Alright. Just a message. Whoa. That's quite something. Wary of up, you say? Oh. So you say. What's setting off that fire? It looks like I can get past it if I go as soon as the fire's gone. Into here. Uh-oh. Oh, really? Come on. That's very annoyingly tight. Okay. We won't worry about runes. If we can get the items to sell, then we can buy crafting kits. We're looking for the contraption to open that door first and foremost. The fact that his eyes are now glowing probably means that he's carrying my runes. Okay, we get some mix of resources each time, it seems. Bit of a rough customer, aren't you? But I should be able to slap down these guys without too much trouble from here on. Come on down. Come on. Get off of there. How rude. Ah! I need to remember that I can jump attack. I can probably just jump attack him off the wall. Teardrop scarabs. Yeah, they're kind of lame right now. I'm assuming this enemy type might be trivialized once we have armor. Knowing where they are is also pretty effective. I'm annoyed by the fact that they have bleed in 2 attacks. But we actually don't know how fancy an enemy type this is. We're finding it here as like one of the first things we're running into, but we didn't go like the standard direction. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that guy up there because I think he doesn't want to play. So I'll grab this, and then as for you... couldn't quite hit him there. Okay, so do I have to just wait for him to get down unless I throw something at him? 'Cause I don't have something to throw right now. Simple enough. Pretty tight. Oh, here we go. Okay. Climbing up. Oh, look at them cheeks. Oh, yeah. Got a couple dead up here. Is that because these guys aren't statues? Give me a break. Yeah, they can sometimes back out of a follow-up. That's almost exactly the Thrall attack animation from Dark Souls 3. But they do a lot more damage because they proc that bleed. How many of you are in this room? 2? At least? Come on. Away from your knife throwing, buddy. Now you. What have we here? Spirit calling bell, summon spirits. Wandering noble ashes. Okay, that's related to a mechanic we're not going to use. That's all right. Down and then lever ahead. Thank you very much, kind stranger. There's the lever. Gotcha. If they aren't able to back up, they can't get out of a standard attack string. This is the one from earlier that didn't jump down. All right, 9,000 runes. Seems like a good start. We've got this open now, and I'm not sure where it leads, so I'm going to take a moment to go back and replenish my flask of Crimson Tears. Sip some coffee. Yeah, let's go. Yep, classic. Boss in the dungeon. Let's go. Bared Tree Burial Watchdog. Aren't you something? Yeah, I hate it. Very peculiar the way it moves. It's like way too unnatural. Okay, so it's got like turnaround attack. Should watch out for that. Ugh, man, that is awful to think about and look at. Unupgraded as we are, we're probably going to have to kind of poke at this guy a lot, because we're not damaging him very effectively. That's what we get for not following like a prescribed path, so to speak. So I wager his first attack is almost always going to be like a straight chop. Okay, no, he was able to correct that to a decent extent. It's fairly dangerous. Whatever qualifies as Homeward Bones, we don't have it. Let's try locking on for a bit. He has a momentary pause before doing that. Is he doing a fire thing? Oh, I can just run around this, can't I? Ouch, it's very hard to run around. He speeds up as he does it. I have to wait for him to raise the sword up. Stick close behind him on this, and we can get in hits, right? We still took the hit in the end. It's a bit unfortunate. I don't know how much area that hits, so I'm just going to back away from it for now. Like, I really can't tell how much area that's going to hit. this. Might freak out a bit. Close. And that's it for him. He got staggered at the end there. I might have been able to critical him if I was on his face. We've acquired Noble Sorcerer Ashes. This is something as well. Oh, we can go back to the entrance. Dungeon cleared. That is creepy. Oh yeah, it's very, very troubling enemy design there. We return to Limgrave, and now we have stuff. So it mentioned earlier that I can travel between sites of grace. Can I go back to the church? No? Do I travel using the map? Can I just travel from wherever I am? Travel. Yes. Cool. Well, I saw it. You have to see it. Now, returning to the Church of Alais, there are several sundries I'd like to grab. So we'll grab the crafting kit. Some cookbooks. A torch seems good. I'll get these as well. And let's see. I can sell this. It's not going to buy me anything meaningful. Okay. Item crafting. Containers. You will need cracked pots or other containers to craft certain items. You'll not be able to make more of those items than you have containers. They will run out with use. But the containers themselves will remain. Okay. So there's kind of a use to having a cracked pot, because you can refill it. Invigorating cured meat boosts robustness. I have no idea what that is. Land octopuses. Okay, both of those temporarily improve robustness, which is not a stat listed on the right-hand side, so I imagine it's like a derived stat. Fire pots made from mushrooms and smoldering butterflies. Roped fire pots. Bone darts, those could be useful. On horseback, feed to torrent to restore HP. Okay. Okay, that's our typical, like, rainbow stones. Yep. Paint light from the location it is placed. I can't tell how that would be useful just yet. We don't need arrows at all. So I'll make a couple bone darts, because throwing knives are handy. And I'll put them over here. I'm not going to worry about the poisonous version for now. Alright, that was a neat little detour. I don't think we got much of anything valuable from it. So, let's see. We got these ashes that are used for summoning, but I'm probably not going to use summoning. I see. The Grave Glowwort. Strengthen ashes to +1. Ashes to +1. Oh, I see. Ashes are the summoning thing, so that helps us strengthen our summons, but we're not going to use any summons, so whatever. Reinforce armaments to +3. So we will actually get some things plussed up as we go. Let me go ahead, and I will go ahead and upgrade. Nope, it was right. It was 2 strengthening stones for that, so I'll have to keep an eye out. Ooh, I'm definitely getting some occasional stuttering, and I don't think that's because of an online connection. Right? That's in the game. I might have to make a graphical tweak, or it might be some difficulty with it loading in some distance stuff. There is a lot of grass going on here, and I know that could be pretty taxing. I want to check out these crucified things. Ouch. Huh, you're not as tough as the imps from before. Tricky. Ouch. Oh, there's a nice dynamic feel to all that. Golden rune, I believe I can sell those. Well, that guy's probably had some better times. Huh. They look as though they're embered from Dark Souls 3. Interesting. The identity of a tarnished is something that we don't yet understand, like that hasn't been explained. Some figures by a bonfire over there. I imagine I could fall down there and not die because of that little structure. It's raining. Various figures with torches that I can see from a bit of distance. Oh, that is interesting. Is it meaningful? There's an item inside. Huh. That fellow looks more like a knight. This is making a noise. Gold-tinged excrement. That's a dung beetle with a giant glow. It's a crystal lizard. You can't get away from me. I've played Dark Souls. I will chase you down even if it means running into a camp of knights. Teardrop scarabs. Replenish the flasks. Oh, never mind. That's not nearly as useful. Oh, a camp. And a gate? That looks interesting. I'll be back. We've got one of these respawny statues to help you not die. Oh, somebody noticed me. Hey there, you like what you see? You have friends around, or is it just you and me? Just you and me, eh? You should have brought friends. I will menace everything. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have a bit more Breath of the Wild energy when I get myself a horse. I gotta figure out what that's gated behind. There was a notion of having a maiden that was mentioned. Agree. Okay. Those are usually throwable rather than, you know, a weapon. Something very weird looking in that river. And there's a turtle. It's just a turtle. I don't really want to be a menace to turtles. So how effective is sneaking? Is it just like super effective? Seems pretty good. We come out of sneaking after delivering the backstab, as well we should. And what do we have here? Is this another dungeon? Groveside Cave. Find some grace. Moving along. Ooh, got some wolves. Some cave moss, perhaps? It is exactly cave moss. I don't know what cave moss is good for yet, but... Oh, you can jump! Yeah! The dogs can jump in Elden Ring! We're doomed! This one's a big boy. Ouch. Ah, you hurt a lot. The white one hurts like way more. Alright, alright. I'll have to come at them a bit more seriously then. Fair's fair though. If I can jump, so can enemies. I get that. I'm not sure how he got me. I think he might have had an animation on his retreat there. The attack animations for them are tricky. It's interesting. I'm gonna appreciate it a lot when I have like a straight sword instead of this mace. Or this club, rather. But we haven't gotten clear direction on where to buy, like, you know, real person weapons. Okay, yes, you're all very interested in things. Yeah, despite sneaking, he will clearly notice me. He's a perceptive little pooch. But I'm not sure if it's actually necessary to fight him. There we go. Okay, so we'll have about 2 of them following me. How do we get through the mist? Beastman of Faramazula. You can be backstabbed. Very nice for me. That is a super slow swing. Three, 5, 6. Oh, that's almost exactly the, okay, that's the one to wait for. Because that was almost exactly the moveset of the, Watchers, the Abyss Watchers from Dark Souls 3. I think he's not going to give that to me again for a bit. A little loud there. 2, 3, 4. Leap slam. Okay, yeah, I didn't dodge it correctly. Oh, that jumps him forward. Right. He did that before. Okay, so there's a few different clever things I can do about this. This is my kneecapper. That's what I got. That's what I'm working with. Alright, he's gonna notice me either way, so we're gonna just take him out. Move along. Sorry. If I get into the boss arena, I'm assuming other things won't chase after me. I want to be able to get my runes back. Okay, they're over there. Okay, I think this fight is better locked on. We got plenty of room to work with here. That ends that string. It did not end that string. Okay, that moved him forward further than I thought again. Ouch. It's my mistake. Backstab. Drink. Excuse me. Yeah, the overhead slam looks like it would be the last. 3, 4. Okay, we should have him from here, unless we, like, really screw up. Okay, a little bit of terrain prevented me from rolling the way I thought I was gonna. 4. Bonk. 2. That's his long dive. 2, 3, 4, up, down. Ah, dang it. I was too close on the up, and it prevented me from dodging the downswing. Bummer. Alright, I figured him out enough that I might be able to go more aggressive. Also, there's probably several attacks he's doing that I can jump over, but I'm not accustomed to that, so I'm not trying it. We're also not trying to block anything. I'm assuming block is effective, but is ineffective, but I haven't tested it. It's rule of thumb that if you're not using a shield, you're not going to be able to block the boss. I think that's probably still a safe bet. Oh, we're getting plenty of cave moss. Whatever that's good for. 2, 3, 4, up, down. Or up, down. I have like one roll too many in there. More to the middle, please. One more. Heavy. 2, 3, 4, up. Down. Didn't quite get the backstab there. Fourth attack. One, 2, 3, 4, up, down. Backstab. I went in for a cheeky attack there. Wasn't super worth. 2, 3, 4, up, down. Backstab. Charged R2. And he's dead. Flame Drake Talisman. Okay. We will figure out what that's good for later. Looks like we've got an item there. Okay, no, that's allowing us to return to the entrance. Okay, I think we're done in here, unless there's like a treasure chest around. I haven't seen any chests yet. I'm on the lookout for some chests. Flame Drake Talisman. What might that be? It's not in our key items. Talismans. Boosts fire damage negation. Okay, is it equipment? Right, we haven't gotten to look at the equipment menu just yet. Okay, there's a talisman slot. Yes, we can equip that. Do we get just one? Is this our rings? Do we only have one at a time? That seems awful. Can I get more later, I hope? Okay, so we got... Oh, I see. Our resistance is immunity, robustness, focus, vitality, and poise. Okay, can I look at... explanation. Yeah, those are pretty clear. degree to which you can resist collapsing. Vitality is the resistance your armor offers to death. Okay, difficult instant death. Sleep and madness, bloodlust and frostbite, poison and rot. Okay. Runes of possession. Focus. I don't care about what all the rest of that is. Okay. It's listed as Talisman 1, so I feel as though I'm going to get more Talisman slots somehow. I certainly hope that's not attached to a stat. That would be the worst. Like, oh, welcome to Soul Level 1. We decided for this game you can't use, like, rings. I'm guessing those are the land octopi that were kind of hinted at elsewhere. There's something peculiar on that hilltop. I'm interested in that. I'm not excited about fighting these mosquitoes, though. Or dragonflies? They're probably mosquitoes. I've played Dark Souls. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Just gonna move on past you. What's that thing? There's the church. So this isn't far from the church. Certainly a statue of some kind. It's got a... It's like holding something out. Huh. Alright. So the way I see it, I can basically be trying to descend towards the beach and check out the beach. Or I can just, you know, proceed as I'm supposed to. I kind of want to unlock the horse before I try to run around everywhere. So I'm going to try and progress until I have the horse. Whatever progression happens to me. Clock that. More golden runes. Like one more thing I could buy with the runes that I've gotten, but doesn't matter much. Don't mess with me. Just trying to walk here, man. As for you, wrong place, wrong time. I mean, it's called instant death here, but it is an effect that's always been in Dark Souls. It's generally referred to as curse. It is pretty nasty. So, I feel as though if there's nothing valuable in this enemy camp, I would be confused as to the purpose of its existence. So, let's creep around here. You have a dog. You fools, while backstabbing, I'm impervious. Which is classic Dark Souls stuff. Ah, there is, I should tag this real quick. Get more grace. Is that like a big old carriage? Okay, part of me wants to check out that big old carriage, but it's got a guard in front of it. So let's murk that guard. There's a couple guards in front of it. And one of them seems like he might be on alert. Can I hide in brush like this? I don't know if that's effective. It seems like certain enemies are just more perceptive by virtue of holding torches aloft or having wolf companions or the like. Why did I sign up to have no wolf companion? I feel like that's the losing choice here. I will murk you and then escape below. What do we got here? Ooh! It's a chest! Okay. With a whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant your armaments new skills at sites of grace. Okay, I see. You can change your weapon's special action. You can use Ashes of War to grant affinities. Attack affinity. Okay, so you can, what's it called? Ah, whetstone knife. New item. Nice. You liar. I didn't think so. It was not conspicuous enough for there to be a secret door. Ah! You have a lance. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I tried kicking him. Didn't pan out. Alright, we'll back off and heal up. So, can I use the whetstone here? Can I, like, upgrade items at this grace menu? Oh, we have a special cutscene at this site of grace. Hello there. That cloak looks heavy. Can I have something to wear?
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
Is this about leveling up? Because I'm not interested. I need that.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
That sounds kinky.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance. But you, I can play the turning runes into aid you. You need onto the foot of the urge. I understand, yet I'm summoned me by grace.
Ashes of War. Okay, there's what grants skills and affinities. I can give it Storm Stomp, which has a smaller FP cost. Oh, and changing that actually changes the stats on the weapon and gives it dex scaling. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I think phrasing doesn't do anything with FromSoft. So something tells me that there's more locked behind talking to the maiden than just leveling up. Like, I don't need to level up. I would love to go through the whole game maidenless and see if it'll let me. But if it's locking off something like a horse, I think that would be really obnoxious. If anybody in the chat happens to know, just let me know. And that's basically my policy on spoilers for the game or spoiling anything, is don't spoil anything for me. But if I am going to accidentally level up, let me know. If I'm going to miss content, you can warn me about that. But otherwise, I'd prefer to just... I think it would be interesting to see if I could just not make a pact with a maiden and keep going. Because I'm not going to level up anyway. If it doesn't offer anything beyond leveling up, I don't need it. Okay, so there's just a site on the other side of this. Well, pants should be in one of these treasure chests or something. I've done very little to avoid ants thus far. That was somewhat predictable. Oh, aren't you creepy looking? Man, I just want to gawk at that model. Ugh. He is missing a lot of stuff there. You want some of this? Buddy, you don't want any of this. Giant has noticed. Yeah, you got a lot of health. Okay. He does have a sword on his back that he's not yet taken out. We don't know yet if he's gonna. I get the feeling he might do that in a pinch. It also seems like he is duly able to hurt a lot of these other guys, which is handy to me. On the other hand, though, he seems to have destroyed a lot of the cover that I might like to use now to avoid shenanigans. Okay. So, given the way his attacks work... Oh man, it's super cool that he can break that stuff. Given the way his attacks work, I think I might be able to lure his face closer to the ground when he makes a swing. He seems to kind of splay out a bit. Also possibly just chip at his ankles. Clothing! Yeah, he's got some long pauses after some of his attacks, so I'd love to kind of bait him into something. How good are you at hitting behind you? Can you sit on me? Okay, that's a noteworthy attack. A lump of flesh. That's useful. Is he gonna swing back around? Okay, no. I really think I need to find a way to slap him in the face. Not quite. He's jumping. I don't like jumping. Well, I like jumping. Jumping's for me. Okay, I get the feeling I might be able to go over that attack to hit him in the face. Okay, he's got a lot of lock-on locations. Tells me we might be able to cripple out his legs by locking onto a leg spot. Watch out for that. Okay. He's pretty slow. Ouch. Got a little stepped on there. It's not recommended by your Surgeon General. Oh, okay, now he's angry. Yeah, it took him a while to make that swing, so I didn't trust it. You got some gangly arms. Okay. Ouch. He got me. Oh, man. Okay, so I won't get I won't get a horse if I don't contract with a maiden. That's a good reason to talk to her.
Have you reconsidered my offer? Then it's settled. Summon me by I bequeath.
There it is. Yep.
Use it to. It will summon a torrent. Has to treat him with.
Okay. Thank you. So that is all I need out of you. Okay, so we use the Spectral Steed Whistle, and it tells us how to equip 6 items to pouches, 4 of them used without the main menu, some of them require the main menu. Okay. So basically, if I equip an item here, I can do like the Steed Whistle, for instance, and now I can do this, and I'm on horseback. I can attack while on horseback, I can heavy attack, I can jump, and the horse has a double jump. The horse can sprint as well and sprint jump. All right. Can I reacquire my thingamajig while on horseback? Yep. Don't do that. Ah, a golden seed. That was one of the health flask upgrading items. I'm gonna forge ahead for a bit. Those were wolves from the sky. Dismount the touch grace? Okay. Yeah, don't, like, leave me alone for a second. I'm busy. Okay, I'm gonna have to tune down some effects as I'm clearly having issues. Goat Horse is pretty epic there. Okay, so what do we do in terms of graphics? Sound and display. HDR. Okay, so turn down the motion blur first of all. Tune down the effects quality, the illumination quality. Grass has gotta go, man. Like, we can't have this level of grass quality, that's too much. It's swaying in the wind, which is really cool, but come on. I'll hold on to the rest for now. I think mostly just turning down the grass. It doesn't go lower than medium. That's hilarious. Okay, I have to go back to the title menu to apply those changes, so we're gonna do that for a moment. But hopefully this will tune down the kind of stuttering. I'm not getting the stuttering in dungeons or boss fights. I think it's just the open world area is a little too open and pretty by the baseline. This guy's an Alienware, but I think I got it in 2019. I think it was 2019, pretty sure. Pretty sure the world was not ruined when I got this. I mean, that's not quite right. The world has been pretty messed up for a long time. Hello.
Everyone's been grafted.
That sounds
Everyone who
bad.
came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, it's quite a lark.
Huh.
You're all on your own heading to Storm, enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Well, that makes... But I don't have your cover. It's scary, you know. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just
Oh,
too
that's
scared.
grim.
I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this? The poor thing deserves, and it'll be glad if you... It was a pleasure. Oh, can you tell them I love them? And I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing. It was a pleasure. Oh, tell them I'm finally getting...
Okay, that's what we get from her. That is quite unnerving. Grafted onto the spider. See more of those giants around. I'm still pretty wowed by the fact that that giant is able to, like, crumble through the bits of stone pathway and that sort of thing. Okay, so we've got one of those, tear scarab things. Oh, come on. Ouch! Ha! Oh, that's funny. I got the drop from the scarab because it was blown up by that, kind of artillery thing. Ah. Oh, that might be helpful. That's true. That's the reason I bought the torch. Then again, 2 hands is the way to go about it. So, this artillery strike that murdered me, can I sneak to avoid it? Did something just throw something at me or shoot it? Probably you, wasn't it? Well, it certainly wasn't you. Oh, there's a lot of guys. Okay, so if you're in combat, running does require stamina. But if you're out of combat, you can run for free, willy-nilly. Ah! Right in the nick of time, they stopped my heavy attack. Bummer. This is what got me. Just a hair's breadth faster. You don't have the right. Might be possible to break that thing. Okay. Well, this is ominous. I dig it. Bit of grace. America statue. Various spears. I suppose this is the castle itself.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
How's it going, Goatman Jones?
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Alright. Margit the Fell Omen. Pretty broad broad attack pattern. Secondary attack, and then he threw a spike at me. Did you just fall off the ledge? That'd be fun. Okay. And he can attack with like a tail swipe. I don't appreciate his throwing stuff. I would really like to have another weapon option, but I might have to just run around somewhere for that. Well, anyway, my runes are in there. There's like 3,000 of them, and I still haven't found a Homeward Bones, so let's fight. Damage is pretty low. Man, he can, like, hold that for a long time. It's, like, unnerving. Okay. Ah. It's gonna take a while to find the flow of this guy. Mounted attacks, spirits, armaments. Okay, yeah, the offhand and throwing attacks are just super rude. I dodged back, still got hit. The timing was bad. Oh, I think I actually have the ability to upgrade my flask. I need to do that. If I don't find some gimmick about damaging him, I'm gonna be here a while. Can I cut off your tail? My last tier for now. He does have very long pauses on several of his attacks. That I can be using to attack, but that double slash is annoying. That's actually a bit... that one's actually a bit fast. No, you can't run into the other fog door while you're in a boss fight. So I can't just run past him. And I can't run out. If I actually want to leave the fight, I'm going to have to sacrifice the runes that I carried in, because I have not found the item that lets you warp back to Site of Grace yet. Unless maybe you just go on the map? Can you warp out during a boss fight, I wonder?
Forgive me, to see whether on hand. It seems Torrent, whereas I merely pretend. There is but one I can take you to the gathering place. Very well.
Well, I don't have a choice, so alright, let's do that. The Round Table Hold. Maybe here I'll find a proper blacksmith. Not Not that I have anything to spend here. Combat is prohibited. Yada yada. Okay, it's just accessible through sites of grace.
Oh,
Got some people here to
so
talk to.
you've just welcome to the round. I teach incantation and explore so that one day.
Incantations? That doesn't sound like the things I like.
You do. Most tarnished. You are. Well,
Nope, don't care.
may the golden.
Yeah, there's gonna be a few people to talk to around here.
I can't remember the last very well. It is safe here. Allow me, you are a house guest. Remember your There's nothing.
Nothing to say, is there? Who are you?
Ah, hello. I'm.
You look too pretty. I really don't trust you.
If she's my servant,
Lanya.
take your eyes off her but if you find her. Be sure to tell me she's a servant to my. She's been my. I've lost count of them, honestly.
Okay. Ah, a blacksmith.
You're a new fame, no matter. It's all the same.
Look like you've got some troubles.
Arms.
Ashes of War duplication.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm trapped by the hole. That's all there is to. No, well, no great my being a priest. Besides, despite my differences, the weapon sides, it helps me forget.
Interesting. Duplication. Okay. So, for instance, yeah, this would improve the strength scaling, but worsen the overall damage. Interesting. And it doesn't look like I can purchase smithing stones from him, at least not yet. There's a few places around here, isn't there? Maybe some useful items? Okay, you jumped up there, way to go. A fog. And a door that I think won't open. Where does this lead? First off, you don't have the right. Very nice. Alright. What else can we find or accomplish around here? Who do we have to talk to?
Greetings. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled great champion. Perhaps you might share with me. Doing so will grant me the warmth. And you, I am sure. Do you think it vulgar? Where I come from. Ah.
Huh.
You are very. What you felt light up inside, though it is but come back to me. I will take you in my arms.
That is oddly intimate for Dark Souls. I really appreciate the care they put into that animation. It's very deliberate. A dressing table? Oh, okay. You can get cosmetics. Assuming this does not open. Oh, it does? Locked shut. Okay, so it might open later. Probably once we've done some special stuff. Up through here. Oh. Huh. Maybe there's a later boss fight there, or maybe people have jumped down there and died. Tried to talk to him, he just gave me a gesture. And the gesture's, what do you want? Nice. Oh. Twin Maiden Husks. Buy things? Grants the blessing of an equipped great rune upon use. When invaded, request the aid of a hunter. Increases memory slots. Used to break one imp statue steep. Okay, we have real weapons here. Real weapons. We're allowed to use dagger and longsword. Can't use the rest of those. We can probably use Battle Axe because we can increase our strength by 50% using 2 hands. We can use a short spear and a mace. Boosts Trick Mirror. Take appearance of a cooperator. Furled Fingers Trick Mirror. Okay. That's interesting. Finger Seal. Sacred Seal. Strike. That's a faith. That's a casting thing. Okay. So, quite a few useful things, it seems. Equipped Great Rune. Okay, I'm confused by these. Okay, whatever bell bearings are, I don't have them. Assuming bell bearings might increase what we can cast. Great Rune. I don't see an option to equip Great Runes. I've got no idea what that might be as of yet. Okay, I need to get back runes I have right now. Okay, so runes are the game's souls. This doesn't let me go back. I guess I use the map to go back? Okay, I see. Okay, so I really need to get my runes out of this battle arena, if possible. So, oh, it's a summoning pool. Nobody cares about that. So, if I just pick up my runes real quick, can I... Tangled up on something. Yeah, I can't go into the map while I'm in this fight. And yeah, I was just trying to get in the map right there. That double strike is ruining my day. And it's rough, because I want to stand close to him. Be treasure chest? I think not, buddy. I'd like to die right next to the door if I'm gonna die, which I'm probably gonna die. Probably gonna happen. Yeah. So I need to figure out how to homeward bone out. If I can't return to a site of grace to pull out of to pull these souls out of a boss battle, that's very annoying. Is usually a very, very simple item to do what I want to do here. FP to temporarily boost poise. Okay, that's kind of cool. Boost robustness, fire damage, damage. On horseback, feed to Torrent to restore HP. It's possible Torrent has his own HP. I didn't see it while I was looking at that. Okay, so I didn't see anything in the inventories of any of the salespersons about some means of getting my runes out in a case like this. So I think I might just have to tough it through this fight. That's really rough. So we've got 130 on a charged R2. Stop dodging. So a charged R2 is better than 2 R1s, notably so. Got it. Can't quite get in 2 charged R2s. We have a big stamina bar. Okay. Alright, I have to presume from here... Oh, I still need to check and see if I can upgrade the flask. Did that require a special thing? I thought that was just at the Grace. Let's see, I think I have more time left tonight. Yeah, I've got about another hour that I could be up. Okay. I don't have a sacred tear yet. Alright. Oh, wait. I found a piece of armor, didn't I? Yes. There we go. This should probably help quite a bit. Take this. That helps a lot. Whiff. Okay, level 2 eager that.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Phase 2. Stamina back, please. Very low health. What's next? Used up all my flasks for this round. Too much dodging. Got me. Alright. Better. So I think I've got the basic flow now. I might want to try using Barbaric Roar to amp damage. Not like that. Right, I can't have Roar up because it will change my R2 action, and I need my R2. Okay, that was a little ambitious. It's a healing option, cool. Ouch, that's a bummer. I still had 2 flasks left. But yeah, this is the kind of arena where you'll sometimes get ledged. And we got ledged. I can beat this guy, though. I get the feeling they've done a few things to make PvP more interesting. Little notion there about support objectives. You can summon people for dungeons, and that's cool. Oh, I didn't quite get out of the way. Oh, I get hit by that too? Oh, this one might be a flub. Oh, yeah, that's no good. Locking onto him definitely makes him more dangerous. Like, if I had teleported out to the hub town before I did this boss, I could be fighting him with the battle axe instead and doing better damage. Does not give us the opening for a hard R2. That we gotta dodge for a bit. Big opening. Somewhat. Being a little too impatient on some of these openings. Trying to take things I can't get. That's a double attack, right. Back out on that in case he does the turnaround. That's bad. Took a lot of spare hits this attempt. Yeah, we've definitely set ourselves up for a hard fight, going for this without getting any weapon changes or upgrades. It's doable, but it's hard. And I don't really want to, like, hunt around to fix the problem at this point. Because I could back out of this and gather up more runes and be stronger. But I really just don't want to lose the 3,000 runes I've gotten so far. It's like 2 dungeons of runes. And it's small for now because I'll get bigger stuff later. Or rather, it will be small. It's not small for now. I'm really annoyed by the fact that I can't just pop an item to get me out of this boss, but I probably just haven't found what that item is. I might have bought the wrong crafting guide. Come on, jump. Jump at me. Do the big jump. Big stabby jump. Ouch. It's a bit of a rude string. Come on. Not near the ledge, please. I don't want to mess with the ledge. I've not been using a lot of his arena because I want to make recovering my runes easier. And I think I need to just tough it out and shy away from that. Okay, that one also does not give me 2 big hits. So nothing he does give me a guaranteed 2 big hits, which is fine. It's like asking a lot. I wish he didn't have ranged attacks. It makes him, like, it's good, like, design-wise for him to have that. But the fact that he has ranged attacks and turnaround attacks just makes the overall stratagem for him a little annoying. I need to hit him a little bit more consistently because I'm not getting the stagger. Okay, yeah, he cut me down there. All right. I'm going to have to be a lot more aggressive because I'm not getting the stagger if I'm not hitting him in quick succession. Charge attacks and jump attacks are particularly likely to knock enemies off their mounts. Okay. Yeah, while in combat, you can't open your map. That's why you can't fast travel in combat. Alright, let's go for this a little harder. Okay, yeah, his uppercut attack is nasty because it happens really fast. But it also, like, put me flat on my back, and that was really rough. Spirit Spring. I still don't quite know what a Spirit Spring is. I'll have to figure that out later. Just gonna be going in for raw attempts here. Oh, man. Ugh. I just want to be able to use these runes. I have to kill him for that. Barely dodged that while we're drinking, which is good. He's got a lot of coverage. It's really annoying. There we go. Comboed out for him a bit nicely. Ah, I couldn't get a good view on what he was doing. This is really hard with an unupgraded weapon. I'm getting the feeling that this... No, this is definitely beatable right now. It's just rough, and I have not done a lot of prep to make it better. Ouch. What's next? Come on. It's too far out. Okay. Away. Dang it. I actually just failed at getting the critical animation a couple times there. That was no good. But I was theoretically halfway through the fight, and I had used a little more than half of my healing, so I only need to do a little bit better. Just 20% better, and we got it, I think. He's back. A bit closer. There we go. Ouch. I don't like this bush being here. I don't want to fight through a shrubbery. Thought I had that. If he could just stagger off the back here, that'd be great. Ouch. That's bad. That's no good. I got a little bogged down with my needing healing there. His Spirit Sword combo is a more complicated attack pattern with a bit of better tracking. Effigies of Martyrs, Summoning Pools. Ouch. I really, like, feel like I'm gonna need pants here. Or a better weapon. I know this is gonna be doable without that, because anything's doable without that. I'm hurting him. I'm just really annoyed that I can't figure out how to get my runes out of this fight. Every other Dark Souls lets me do that somehow. There's gotta be an item for it. Oh, that was the wrong time to heal. Okay, I need to... So I'm going to try working in jumping over some of his attacks. I think I can get in a lot more damage in safer ways with just jump attacks. Because I don't really have cooldown on them in the same way. They're committal initially, but... Madness. Only humans can be afflicted with madness? That's a peculiar thing to say. Interesting. I dodged because I was in an R2. Yeah. I still had all of my healing. A really annoying place to have my rune sitting. I need to hit him a bit while he's prepping that big attack. It's just got a dozen different delayed attacks. Alright, I'm gonna stop crushing my head on this one. I need to just go back and get runes somewhere else. No, never. No. I've only got about half an hour more playtime. This is the most productive thing for me to work on right now. If I can beat him, I can go shopping and then some. Buffer dodge. My old friend. Held that too long. Need to go for more common R2s. Yeah, I can't get hit by that one. So, yeah, we can get him to second phase if we're being pretty aggressive. It's a few different tricks. That's a good start. He's further from the ledge. Two mistimed dodges. I just, like, if he's gonna hang out at the ledge, I can't stand behind him. And that's really tricky. If I were wearing a bit more armor, I don't think he could two-shot me. Just knock him down so I can use a flask. I think I almost ledged myself there. Very ornery about hanging out near ledges. Swear he read my controller input there. Taking some Bloodborne cues. Just stop being near the edge. Like, get here in the middle of the friggin' battleground. There we go. He's definitely got some new tricks. We could try and focus on just punishing the hammer slam in phase 2. That might work out better, but we have to put up with that phase for a really long time with this weapon. We also don't know what his, like, actual weaknesses are like. For all I know, he's resistant to blunt. It might be possible to, like, cut off his tail or things like that that we just can't do. Gotta get this from way over here. Why? Like, I don't even think I died this far away. Come on. He'll spend an entire fight hanging out near the edge, but if I actually need to get my freaking runes on me. Blech. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta be watching out for that attack more. The uppercut slice. Scarlet Rot. I would guess the Scarlet Rot is the toxic, whereas we encountered the poison earlier. It's good to have those with different names. Poison and toxic is not very informative. Where are my runes? There they are. I can't dodge those twice on a ledge. Ugh. I also ran out of stamina, so I couldn't get the critical. I could have gone for the critical instead. That would have been better, I think. Spirit jumping. Sights of Grace. Yeah, when you're SL1, the big slow attacks aren't really more dangerous. It's all of the quick light attacks that suddenly do meaningful damage that trip you up. Like, I can basically tell this dagger slicing thing he's doing is meaningless to people with armor. Some more knockdowns in. Okay, yeah. I ran out of stamina, sticking close to him in phase 2. Let's see. It's probably what? I need to get I think 3 staggers in phase 2 and he should die. That's probably about what I need. But he has a little less downtime on his attacks. I need to be a little more confident and purposeful in the way I'm dodging his hammer attacks. I'm dodging them in a very happenstance way. Looks like I can actually avoid them largely by just getting behind him when he does that. His sweep is not a full 360, and I think I can exploit that. Oh, that corrected more than I thought it would. I thought that would miss me, and I could get in a big hit. But that was wrong. Yeah, it's basically 2 big hits and some errant swings, and I can get a stagger. And yeah. I need to be a little more aggressive about getting in the little hits. I think jumping attacks might also be pretty effective at staggering. It's kind of indicated in a tooltip earlier, but I haven't like paid it much mind. Okay, I know there's roughly enough time to get an attack between those, but I wasn't quite on time for that. I like the crumbling trees, that's cool. Bit overeager, and I did not come out of the stagger as soon as I thought I would. I got a little tripped up by that too. This guy's got goat horns coming out the wazoo. Interesting. Blood loss based on robustness. Okay, yep. I like loosely get the feeling that I'm supposed to have a more upgraded weapon before I face off against this guy. What? That didn't hit? Lame. It's not as hard as I need him to be right now. Bad whiff for me. Drink. It's annoying and difficult that he sometimes covers what I expect to be a gap with a double dagger swipe. Yeah, once he goes into phase 2, he's just so much faster too. The fact that he pulled out the hammer when I was right next to him, I kind of panicked a bit. I need to not do that. I can be a bit more methodical about the fact that that is happening to me. Right now, it's, oh, he pulled out the hammer, he's gonna do a double swing, and I'm gonna eat it and, like, get wrecked. But I need to just kind of move in on it and take that as an opening. I'm not gonna get a better opening than his hammer attacks. They're probably the slower of the attacks he's gonna do. I dodged late. Big opening. Really don't appreciate him doing 2 dagger swipes back to back. Need him to get out of the stupid corner.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
I have a much harder time reading his attacks when he gets his back to a wall. Because I'm not able to stand in a spot that I know is safe, so I have to get the attack timing correct. No riding areas, that makes sense. There should probably be some areas like that. Wow, he just won't stop jumping on me. Or jumping around. I hate it when bosses can deny you their openings by, like, jumping back.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Alright, phase 2. So that was a different type of hammer attack. When he does a hammer at the end of the combo, he's going to do a finishing smash on the combo with the hammer, as opposed to using the hammer for a starting sweep. I thought that would miss.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
I need to discern a couple more things he's doing that whiff. I need more openings. Actually, what I need is to figure out phase 2. So I can get him to phase 2, and his phase 2 openings are not the same. I also need to figure out when to use jumping. I feel like there are several places to use jumping that I'm not using. Either that or I need to figure out that newfangled blocking mechanic or something. Okay, that attack will hit me at the tail end. It has at least that much, like, hook to it. It's like figuring out the limits of his auto correction as well. So I definitely don't have that much time. Yep.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Okay,
Tarnished.
now we're learning. Ouch. Okay, that's probably a pretty good opening. Okay. Mhm. Dang it.
Ambitions to rest.
He calls out that sword so fast. That was a little over half. I took some bad hits during his second phase. I got one stagger in his second phase. The second phase actually starts a little earlier. I wonder if he has 3. All right. I've got another 15 minutes or so to spare. I think that after this, we won't be coming back to the same fight. Like, if I set this down without beating it today, then the next time I sit, we're not going to be banging our head about against this. We're going to be doing other things to try and get stronger. Okay. Need to make sure I'm using my flasks well. Getting the full recovery out of them and all that. should be a good transition. That was a... I screwed it up. I'm sure it was a good transition before I screwed it up. At this point, I am going to try to play it safe and fish out attacks that I know I can beat. And I didn't do that there. Although that last bit where he slammed the club into the floor, it didn't look like I was anywhere near that. That was junk. It's just a weird wide area attack. I think the gap here that I need to overcome to do better is that I need to properly understand the power of jumping heavy attacks and when to use them. Thought I had him close to a stagger. I like overcommit in a lot of ways on that. So I've used more tiers than I had bargained for. I had some bad answers on some of those things. He is a whirligig with that sword out, man. So when he has the hammer out, circling clockwise is probably wrong. I think I need to circle counterclockwise on hammer summon. So let me try that and see if we get like a big change. Yeah, there's a bigger punish. Out of stamina. Yeah, I'll run into that if I'm being a little too gung-ho about leaping. Got it. Get out. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, that quick 1, 2, 3 definitely throws me for a loop. Ending with the cane stab. Oh man, it's rough. But we're getting a lot more damage in and more stagger when I do these leaping attacks. So that's clearly important to doing this successfully. All right. Let's see. Ouch. Come on. Let me just get my... Oh, okay. We're no longer obligated to the fight, I guess, because I didn't get my runes back. Alright. Did I actually press A there? I didn't feel like I pressed A. That was weird. Well, I had only planned on having 10 more minutes in the stream. What do we got? Yeah, it's past midnight, and I have a very busy day tomorrow. So I'm going to do maybe 2 more attempts in this guy and then call it a night. Win or lose. Now that my runes don't matter, I don't need to worry about that. It's a good start. Weird buffer dodge in there. Came out super late. Pick these up. Alright. Excuse me. Slurp. Ah, he got me with it. Whew. Thank you. Come at me. Come on. I want to stagger you. Can't stagger you if you don't come near me. That old classic from Phase 1. Oh, that's my mistake. Ah, no. I was doing really well. Okay, so I figured out a few things about more Phase 2. When he's doing the 3-shot combo, I just need to continue to dodge. I don't actually have to wait out the dodge. So that should be pretty helpful. Wonder how much runes this guy's worth. Whoops. Oh, yeah, that one does hit. I can't strafe that. At least not with that. Maybe I can strafe that counterclockwise instead? I haven't tried. It's an overhead slash that ends on his back left, so I might be able to just strafe it counterclockwise. I might have difficulty differentiating that if I try to put that into practice. I think I said 2 attempts ago that I was going to stop 2 attempts later, and I appear to have not stopped. I knew this was going to be a problem. I'm having a good bit of fun bashing in this Gotan's head. My stamina back fast enough to do something bigger.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Yeah, the hitbox on that cane down stab is just super weird. Swords! I accidentally crouched and it messed up my movement. Something fierce. That's no good. Dang it. Can't roll out of that whole sequence. Okay, so I think accidentally crouching is going to be the new, is going to be like the new accidentally jumping. Yeah. That's funny. Okay, I can still roll while crouched. It just messes up my my movement speed a bit. Okay, it's after the 3-hour mark for the stream, so this really does have to be the last one. Phantom was kind of getting in my face. Oh, I buffered out some weird stuff there. So the Leaping Heavy gives me 90 damage. Ouch. Grounded fully charged heavy is 130. Right, that one hits on strafe. Keep making that mistake, thinking I can strafe that attack, but not strafing it in the right direction. Got the full sequence. I didn't think I would get away with that. Oh, man. I really hate that club staff thing he does. Okay, so I think I just need to get back to this later with actual gear that is not a plus nothing club and a t-shirt. So thanks for anybody who tuned in. It was great to get this little taste of Elden Ring. Got a very busy weekend. We will be back online streaming, continuing SL1 Wretch All the Way on Sunday afternoon, as well as for most of Monday. This has been Jupiter Exile. May we wander again soon. Good night.